Arionne, you gotta be one of the dumbest persons on this planet, and let me tell you why. But before I get into my commentary, y'all thumbs up this video and hit that subscribe button so folks can find me. I really appreciate every single one of you for supporting me through liking my videos, commenting, whether you agree with me or not, sharing or subscribing to the channel. So thank you guys so much for your support. So after Arionne saw this picture of Martell and Sheree and heard the news that Martell will be filming with the Real Housewives of Atlanta, instead of drinking her water and minding her business, Arionne decided to let Sheree know that Martell called her 15 times and drove straight to her house right after he left Atlanta. She also wanted to let the bloggers know that she'd be damned if she ends up being connected in any way to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, just like she was for Love and Marriage Huntsville. So Arionne stated, amongst other things, the following on Instagram. I let his first show play me so hard. By the time I caught on 2 years into the shit, they had made up so many lies about me. I looked crazy defending myself. Never again. Y'all, they had me and still got me effed up. Lord have mercy. Arionne, once again, you're doing it wrong. I'm sorry to tell you, but history will repeat itself and your biggest fear will come to fruition if you continue on this path of attempting to expose Martell and taunt his woman just because your feelings are hurt. Now let me further explain. Arionne, do you realize that with you trying to out Martell, which could have the effect of causing friction and drama with Sheree, you are doing the exact same thing you used to do with Melody? Remember, you would publicly and privately taunt her in an effort to break up their union. Martell is going to be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta for the sole purpose of a storyline, which is being Sheree's man. We are going to see them interact like a real couple. Similarly, on Love and Marriage Huntsville, we've seen Martell and his ex-wife Melody Sheree interact as a couple. And anytime there was drama, obvious distance, or friction between the two, we all knew it had everything to do with his side chick. So just like your energy leaked into the Holtz household, the effects of which we saw on the show, your bad energy is going to leak into the Martell-Sheree relationship, the effects of which we may see on the show. So you see, history will repeat itself, and your biggest fear of becoming another unofficial, unpaid, virtual social media cast member of a hit reality TV show will come true. You know, the public taunting, the disrespect, and the attempt at exposing Martell, you're basically opening up the door to be talked about on the show directly or indirectly without your name ever being mentioned. You know, and if this happens, you are now going to become even more famous because you refuse to take your L quietly. You know, you're not hurting anyone by trying to expose Martell. You told Sheree the other day that Martell licked your asshole. So if you haven't noticed by now, she doesn't care. The woman is an opportunist and is laser focused on getting a check. Okay? The chateau can't maintain itself. It costs a lot to maintain a home that luxurious and grand. So you're not hurting Sheree. She will continue getting paid and you will continue not only looking stupid, but you will never get chosen. When Sheree is ready to leave Martell, she will on her terms. So with that being said, Arionne, if you really don't want to be attached to any more reality TV shows directly or indirectly, stop taunting the existing cast members. Leave Sheree alone and leave Martell alone. You told us he was for the streets and that you were done with him, right? So what is the problem? We don't care if and when he pulls up at your door. We would actually be shocked if he didn't. No need to let us know anything. Don't position yourself on social media where when we watch Real Housewives of Atlanta when it airs and we see some shit go down between Martell and Sheree, we shouldn't even have to think of you, or we shouldn't even have to run to Instagram or YouTube to try to see what the hell you done did. Okay? Or you know what? Maybe that's what you want, but you're still not getting paid for any of it. So stop it. I want to hear from y'all. Do you agree with me that those posts were to publicly taunt Sheree, which is the same thing she used to do to Mel? And do you believe she genuinely does not want to be associated with any more reality shows? You know, but if that's the case, why is she coming after the two members of the cast for Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I don't know. But I also wanted to know if you agree that Arionne's negative energy, the negative energy that permeated into Love and Marriage Huntsville, can that potentially have the same effect on the Real Housewives of Atlanta with the Sheree Martell dynamic? Can this possibly give them more of a storyline than they even bargained for? Or does this mess up their existing storyline? Okay, let me know. I will meet y'all in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good night, and thank you so much for watching the video.